Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Valentina. I'm a makeup lover and I like to test makeup products, and in today's video I'm going to test a new foundation, and I have this Christian Louboutin foundation. I'm going to test this foundation for the first time today. I'll do a wear test on my acne texture skin, and I'm going to create this makeup look by using some of my favorite makeup products. So if you like what you see and want to find out more, then keep on watching. So in today's video I'm going to test this foundation by Christian Louboutin. This is the Teint Fetiche Le Fluide. I hope I pronounced this right. I'm going to test this foundation today because one of you guys said that this foundation is amazing and I should try it. So I'm going to try it today. This is how the packaging looks like. And this is how the foundation bottle looks like. This is a glass bottle, and the foundation comes with a pump. The foundation bottle looks gorgeous, but the cap feels kind of cheap. This is my first Christian Louboutin makeup product, so I'm very excited to try this foundation. So this Teint Fetiche Le Fluide is a liquid foundation that brings breathable, buildable, perfectly flawless comfort and coverage. It minimizes the appearance of pores, smooths and softens the complexion. This foundation is available in 30 skin matching shades. We get 30 milliliters. The foundation was made in Italy and has 12 months shelf life. I have this foundation in the shade 10N Ivory Nude. Suits the lightest skin tones with a neutral undertone. I'm going to apply some on the back of my hand to see how is the color and how is the texture. This is one pump. The foundation is scented. I like how it smells, but I hope this will not irritate my skin. I don't know what to say about the shade, so I hope the shade is good because this is a very expensive foundation and I really want to use it. So this is a long wear flawless foundation infused with amethyst, breathable, high coverage, luminous matte finish, 24-hour comfort. I usually avoid full coverage foundations because they tend to look heavy on my skin, but I am very curious about this foundation. I want to quickly mention that on my skin I have just my regular moisturizer on, and I'm not going to use a primer because I want to see how my acne textured oily skin will look at the end of the day with just this foundation on. So let's apply this foundation. I'm going to apply it on one side of the face by using my beauty blender and on the other side of the face by using a foundation brush because I want to see what is the best way to apply this foundation. This will be the brush side and this the beauty blender side. So this is how my skin looks before. So this is how my skin looks with and without this foundation on. Okay, I really like the finish with the brush. I usually don't like to apply my foundations with a foundation brush. On my skin I get the best finish if I apply my foundations with my beauty blender. But my skin looks very pretty now. I really like the finish. So let's apply it on this side by using the beauty blender. So this is how my skin looks with this foundation on, applied with a brush on this side and with the beauty blender on this side. The finish is pretty on both sides of the face, but is more amazing on the Beauty Blender side. This side looks just airbrushed and flawless. I have some blemishes that are peeking through, but I really like this kind of coverage. I usually don't like to apply a second layer with my foundation, because if I apply a second layer on my textured skin, my skin will look heavy and cakey. But I want to show you guys if we can build the coverage with this foundation, so I'm going to add a little bit more to cover some blemishes. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender to press the foundation into the skin. Okay, you can build a coverage without any problems with this foundation, but you have to work fast because this foundation dries down fast. But the skin will not look cakey or heavy, which I like. This foundation has medium to full coverage, but I've applied a small amount on my skin because I want to test this foundation like I normally use my foundations. I like to apply a small amount of foundation on my skin because I feel like in this way I'll get a natural finish and the foundation will last longer on my skin. I think the shade is a pretty good match, but I'll have to see how my skin will look outside in natural light. My skin looks very nice up close, doesn't look heavy or cakey, and my pores are not emphasized. So this is a full coverage foundation, but I feel like you can play with the finish. You can apply a small amount to have a natural finish, or you can layer it to get medium to full coverage. So for now I like this foundation, but I'm very curious to see how all of the other makeup products will look on top of this foundation. So I'll move on with my makeup, and I'll save my final impressions for the end of the day after the wear test. And for my makeup next, I'm going to use some of my favorite makeup products to have a fair test for my new foundation. I've used these makeup products before on my channel, and I have a first impression video for every makeup product, but I will also list everything down in the description box below. I'm going to start with my concealer, and for my concealer, I'm going to use this Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. And next I'm going to set everything in place with my powder, and for my powder I'm going to use one of my favorites, this Givenchy Prisme Libre in number 3. I'm going to apply the powder on this side first, because I want to show you how the foundation looks with and without the powder on. And this is how my skin looks with and without the powder on. For my blush, bronzer and highlighter, I'm going to use this Hourglass palette. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Jellyfish. I love everything in this palette, so I want to use it again today because I've used it with many foundations, so I know these powders will not change my opinion about my new foundation. I'm going to start with this bronzer. Next, this blush. And now this highlighter. And for my eyeshadow palette, I'm going to use this Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to start with this Love Anarchy first, all over my eyelids. some on my lower lash line. And next I'm going to use this gel color called Grunge to do a wing. And I'm going to set this Grunge gel color with this Renegade powder color. And I'm going to use again this highlighter on my inner corners. I'm going to quickly apply my mascara and something on my lips, and I'll do this off camera and I'll be right back. So this is the finished makeup look. For my mascara, I've used this Wonder Volume Mascara XXL by Clarins. I used this mascara for the first time in my last video, so if you wanna see the first impression video for this mascara, I highly recommend you to check my last video. As a little update since my last video, I have to say that I like this mascara. I like the finish of it, it's very easy to use. This is not a waterproof mascara, so I do get a little bit of transfer on my under eyes, but not much. I don't like to apply mascara on my bottom lashes for my everyday makeup, and I still get a little bit of transfer on my under eyes with this mascara on. And on my lips I have just this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Endless Cacao. Now, about this foundation, I'm going to give you my final impressions at the end of the day after the wear test, but for now I have to say that my skin looks very good up close. I have enough coverage, my skin doesn't look heavy or cakey, my pores are not emphasized, and all of the other makeup products went very nicely on top of this foundation, so I really like how my skin looks right now, but I'll have to see how my skin looks outside in natural light, so I'll move on with my day and I'll come back at the end of the day to give you my final impressions about this new foundation and to show you how my skin looks with this on. So if you want to see how my skin will look at the end of the day with this foundation on, just keep on watching. Hi again. So this is how my skin looks now at the end of the day with my new foundation on, this fluid foundation from Christian Louboutin. Let me show you how my skin looks up close. Overall, I like how my skin looks with this foundation on. It's not the most amazing foundation I've ever tried, but this was very comfortable today. My skin doesn't look cakey or heavy, which is nice. I have just a little bit of separation around my mouth area. I also like the color. I have this foundation in the shade 10 and Ivory Nude, and it's a pretty good match for me. This is a matte full coverage foundation, so I think this is perfect for oily skin. For now, I like this foundation. I'm excited to use this again, but I want to see if this will bring me out. So I'll test this foundation more and I'll update you about everything in my next video. I would love to know from you guys if you have this foundation and if you like it. And please let me know what other makeup products would you like me to test next. But that's everything for today. I hope this video is helpful and I hope you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also ring the bell to be notified when I upload. I post every week, so make sure to hit the notification bell. I hope you'll have a wonderful day and I will see you in my next video. Bye!